Hey sports fans, it was a sad week for Philly sports. One Philly team tied, 3 lost. Not a single Philly team won. Let's start with the Philadelphia 76ers being eliminated from the NBA playoffs. Miami's Jimmy Butler scored 32 points and waved bye-bye to the Philly crowd as he sent Miami into the Eastern Conference Finals with a 99-90 victory over Philadelphia on Thursday night in Game 6. Joel Embiid, the NBA scoring champion, had no significant help and scored 20 points with 12 rebounds on 7 of 24 shooting. James Harden scored all of his 11 points in the first half. He had 4 turnovers and 4 baskets. He missed both shots in the second half and scored his last basket at the 3:31 mark of the second quarter. His lack of performance was felt. Max Strus had 20 points and 11 rebounds for the Heat. Final score, Heat 99, Sixers 90. We will have to wait until October for the 76ers to return to the court. The Philadelphia Stars were trying to hand Birmingham their first loss. The Stallions had other ideas. Their running game and an opportunistic defense led to a 30-17 victory and 5-0 record. Philly Stars had an impressive opening drive which they capped off with a 2-yard touchdown run by running back Matthew Corbin II. On the Stallions' second drive of the game, Alex McGurk found an unguarded rookie Diaruz for a 17-yard touchdown reception. Philly's Paul Terry provided the Stars with a 10-yard touchdown run to put the Stars back up by a touchdown. Jamar Smith connected with the best receiver in yards after the catch, Marlon Williams on a 34-yard touchdown reception, bringing the Stallions within 3 of Philly at 17-14. Birmingham then followed with a 29-yard rushing touchdown by Sj Marable, putting the Stallions up 21-17. They marched down the field again and Smith pushed it across the goal line inside the final minute for the final score, handing the Stallions a comfortable win. Final score, Birmingham 30, Philly 17. Good luck to the Philadelphia Stars in their next game against the Tampa Bay Bandits on Saturday. Daniel Gazdag scored for the host Philadelphia Union, following a 1-1 draw against the New York Red Bulls on Saturday in Chester, Pennsylvania. The game was a defensive battle through the first 20 minutes as neither team had a solid scoring opportunity. The Union came out aggressive in the second half and went ahead 1-0 when Gazdag scored in the 47th minute. It was Gazdag's 6th goal of the season after scoring 4 all of last season. New York's midfielder Luquina scored the tying goal for the Red Bulls in the 66th minute. Union's Julian Carranza stepped in to head the ball into the net for an apparent 2-1 advantage in the 80th minute, but the goal was disallowed after video review deemed Carranza to be offside. Despite 7 minutes of stoppage time, the game ended in a draw. Final score, Philadelphia Union 1, New York Red Bulls 1. Good luck to the Philadelphia Union in their next match against Club International de Football Miami on Wednesday. David West, a former Phillies reliever and a member of the 1993 pennant-winning team, died on Saturday. He spent 4 of his 10 big league seasons with the Phillies. He was acquired in 1993 and remained here until 1996. He went 15-18 with a 3.50 ERA over 122 appearances with the Phillies, including 3 2/3 innings in the postseason in 1993. West was drafted out of high school in his native Memphis, Tennessee, by the New York Mets in the 4th round of the 1983 amateur draft. He made his big league debut in 1988 and was a starter with the Mets before being sent to the Minnesota Twins in a 5-player trade in 1989 that sent Frank Viola to the Mets. West won a World Series title with the Twins in 1991. The Phillies acquired him in December 1992 in exchange for Mike Hartley. He became an important bullpen cog in 1993, going 6-4 with 3 saves and a 2.92 ERA for the Phillies. He started 14 games the next season before transitioning into the starting rotation for the next 2 seasons. West was granted free agency after the 1996 season, and he missed the 1997 season. After spending spring training in 1998 with the Cincinnati Reds and then signing with Houston, he returned to the bigs with the Boston Red Sox in 1998. He retired after 2 appearances with the Los Angeles Dodgers AAA team in 1999. David will be sorely missed by baseball fans worldwide. Los Angeles' Gavin Lux atoned for an early fielding mistake with a walk-off 2-1 double in the 9th inning, and the Los Angeles Dodgers avoided a 4-game series sweep with a 5-4 victory over the Philadelphia Phillies on Sunday. Rhys Hoskins had a 2-1 single during only the Phillies' second loss on the road. Garrett Stubbs had 2 hits and drove in a 1, but the Phillies couldn't get back above 500. Lux made a 2-out error on a routine grounder in the 2nd inning, allowing the Phillies to score 4 unearned runs. Aaron Nola left with a 4-2 lead after throwing 7 innings of 4-hit ball. Lux drew a leadoff walk in the 8th and scored on Betts' double to left field off reliever Juris Familia, but the reliever escaped the bottom of the 8th at 4-3 with 2 groundouts. The Phillies could not get anything going in the top of the 9th, and Lux's walk-off 2-1 double in the 9th clinched it for the Dodgers. Final score, Dodgers 5, Phillies 4. Good luck to the Philadelphia Phillies in their next game against the San Diego Padres on Wednesday. When did the 76ers franchise win its first NBA championship after moving to Philadelphia? The answer, 1967. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC in Cherry Hill. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on Let's Talk Sports.